Hello everyone, welcome to Civil Engineering Skills. Let's talk about our next command, that is circle. To activate the circle, either you can select it from large tool set or you can press C from your keyboard. So here you can see our circle command is activated. It is very easy to draw a circle. First fix your center point and drag your mouse. If you want to make this circle of radius 10 feet, then just type 10 feet and hit enter button and your circle is ready. But if you zoom in to the circle, then you will find that it has been divided into various segments. To make it perfect circular shape, you just need to increase number of segments. Let's type 150s and hit enter button. So you can see now it is of perfect circular shape. There is one special thing about this command. If you want to convert this circle into pentagon or any other polygon, then just type the number of sides and hit enter button. For example, let's convert it into pentagon. So 5s and hit enter. So it is converted to pentagon. Let's convert it into triangle. Just type 3s, it will be triangle. If you want to make a polygon of 10 sides, just type 10s and it will be converted to 10 side polygon. If you want to draw any circle by taking reference from the reference axis, then as I've explained you in earlier video, use the shortcut keys from your keyboard. To take a reference of red axis, press right arrow key. Now your circle is red. So you can see our circle is generated with reference to red axis. Same way, to make a circle with reference to green axis, just press left arrow key and form any circle. You can change the side at any time. Just type 150s, it will be circle. Now for the blue, by default it is in a blue axis, but still if you want to take a reference of blue axis, then hit up arrow key and draw any circle. So this is how you can use your circle command. Now next one is polygon. So this command will also work in exactly same manner as the circle. By default it is in hexagonal shape. If you want to change the number of sides, just type the required number of sides and hit enter button. So this is how you can generate polygon from 3 to 999 sides. Okay. So let's move to the next command, that is arc. Here you can see 4 types of arc is available in our toolbar. We will discuss it one by one. First we will discuss about the first arc. So select that arc, your center point, then select your first point. If you want to type the distance, then type, let's consider I want to make the first point 15 feet away from the center, then just type 15 feet and enter. Here you can see our first point has been set. Now for the next point we need to define the angle. So let's consider that I need an arc at 120 degree angle. So type 120 and hit enter. Here you can see our arc is been generated. If you want to increase the number of segment in arc also, then also you can type the number of segment as and hit enter. Now it is in perfect circular shape. Same way for the second command, that is 2-point arc. How to draw the 2-point arc? First select first point, then second point, then define the bulge distance. Let's consider bulge distance to be 6 feet. Type 6 feet, hit enter button. If I want to increase the number of segment, type number of segment as and enter. So this is how you can use the second arc. Now 3-point arc will also work in a similar manner. Select the first point, second point and drag your mouse. Now the arc generated will pass from first and second point and you just need to decide the angle. Let's consider I want an angle to be 250, then just type 250 and here is your arc. The angle specified is between first and last point. Okay. If I want to draw any phi, then you can use the fourth option, that is phi. Now phi will work as first select the center point, define first point. Let's consider it should be away from the center at 35 feet. Type 35, hit enter and define the angle. Let's consider we want a phi of 45 degree. So type 45 and hit enter. This is how you can make the 45 degree of phi with a radius of 35 feet. So that's all about the arc and circle. Now let's talk about our next command. If I want to move any line or any solid shape, I can use the move command. How can we use the move command? That is, first select that line that you want to move, activate the move command, either selecting it from toolbar or by pressing M from your keyboard. Select the point and drag your mouse or enter the distance by how much distance you would like to move that object. For example, I would like to move that object in a red axis. Press right arrow key and drag your mouse or type your distance. Let's consider 30 feet. So here you can see this is how you can move your object. Let's see one more time. Activate the move command. If you try to move any solid figure, then you can see it will going to change its shape. Can you see that? It is going to change the shape of your drawing. Whenever you try to move any close figure, first select the figure by triple click, then activate move command and select any point to move that object. Now it will not going to change its shape. Okay. So if I want to move it in a upward direction, that is blue axis, then just hit up arrow key and move it. Let's consider distance to be 15 feet times 15 feet. Hit enter button. And here you can see it is 15 feet away from its original position. Move command is used for one more task, to generate the multiple copies. How to generate the multiple copies? Let me show you. Let's draw one rectangle. If I want to make a multiple copies of this rectangle, then activate your move command, select your first point, press Ctrl key, and you can see the copy of rectangle has been generated. For example, if I want to place that rectangle 35 feet away from the first point, then type 35, hit enter button, and here is your copy of rectangle. If I want to multiply the copy by 5 times, that means I want to generate 5 copies of the rectangle, then just type multiply 5 and hit enter. And here you can see the 5 copies of the rectangle has been generated. Okay. So this is how you can generate the multiple copies of your single object. Let's move towards our next command, that is push pull. If I want to convert this 2D figure into 3D, then how can we do that? You can activate it from here or press P from your keyboard. So here you can see the push pull command is being activated. Let's make this rectangle into solid. So select the surface you would like to pull and drag your mouse in upward direction. If you want to pull that object up to 30 feet height, then just type 30 feet, hit enter button. You can pull this figure from each direction also. Here you can see I can pull and I can also push the object from every direction. Okay. If you want to make the second rectangle also of the same size, just select the surface and take a reference point on first object generated with the same size. Or else you can also create the multiple copies of first object. So that's all about this tutorial. If you like the information provided in the tutorial, please don't forget to like my videos and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Civil Engineering Skills.